name is Penny, and I'm a puppeteer, and I'm here today to talk to you about how you can make a puppet out of anything you have in your classroom. My definition of puppetry is anything inanimate that you animate. That's a puppet. Anything that's not alive, like a pen, that you give a little life to, you make it walk around, you make it look around the room. Oh, hi, so glad you're here today. Really, really glad you're here today. I think that becomes a puppet. It can be anything in your room that you create, that you act like it's a puppet. It might be something that's getting ready to eat someone in your classroom. It might be something from another world that really just wants to look around and see everyone. Two things, eye focus, really important. Second thing, your eye focus. So where's the puppet looking? And you are watching the puppet, which will model for the children that they should do the same thing. Anything that you can find can be turned into a puppet. It might be a snail walking across the table. It's a really fun thing too, once you've modeled, to get the children to do the same thing. It might be any toy in your classroom. The way that your students play all the time, you can just give it a little presentation so you're not blocking the entire puppet. Give it a little basis in reality so she can really walk around. Eye focus, where is she looking? Where are you looking? Any toy in your classroom can become a puppet to tell a story. It might be a hibernation story about a bear, and you'll talk about how the bear wakes up, eats some fish from the river, scratches his back on the tree. Anything that you give a little bit of basis in reality to can be a puppet. You might be talking about animals in the jungle. They might look at each other when they talk to each other. They don't fly. These aren't flying animals. So when they move, they have to walk. Just a little basis in reality, and you can tell a story. It's coffee can theater. Take it a step farther. And they become puppets. You can create puppets with anything in your room. This is a letter puppet, so the letter H if you're working on letter recognition. Oh, hello, 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 I am the letter H. It's made out of fun foam and popsicle sticks. You can even make one with a little moving mouth, which is made from a hair tie. Oh, I'm so glad to see you. Oh, thanks for coming. You can use these puppets throughout the day to listen for their letters. Everyone can make a puppet of the first letter of their own name. You can give them a little bit of a personality. Whatever your letter of the week is, it can come visit the children as a puppet. You can make masks in your classroom. This is made out of fun foam with a cardboard backing and a popsicle stick. There's just not much to it. Oh, I can't wait for the holiday. I am ready to go. If you want to make it into a larger rod puppet or stick puppet, you can use some clothes from the Lost and Found, and you can turn him into a full-size puppet. This is really simple. Just use a piece of cardboard or stiff paper and a stick. Some clothes from your housekeeping or from Lost and Found. Another way to use rod puppets, these are fun foam and googly eyes. You're talking about fish. Everyone can make their own fish. You use these to teach patterns. You use these to talk about things under the sea. Even so simple, this is just 2D, a piece of paper on a popsicle stick. Everyone gets to be a bunny. Everyone tells a story about the bunny, and every time the bunny hops, the whole classroom gets to hop with the bunny. Make it a little more complicated, give it a moving part, paper and paper fasteners, and you can make a puppet that moves. Pom-pom balls, fun foam, and a cork, and this becomes a little dog that can play in your cars. One of my favorite books is The Big Orange Splat by Daniel Pinkwater, and in that book everyone makes the home of their dreams. So my nephew made this home of his dreams when he was 4. He made a little person of himself. He gave himself a dinosaur house, and he slid down the tail when it was time to leave. This is just a piece of paper with a straw. I made a little more traditional house with my person. I cut them out a little more, and they're looking out the window. And this is just a chopstick. So really simple things. Ingrid Crapo has a book called A Show of Hands, and this is a design from her book, all things that you already have in your classroom, fun foam or paper, and a pipe cleaner, and this can become her anything puppet. Oh, I'm so glad you came today. I hope you have fun using and making puppets in your classroom.